And rounding things out will be the Xiao Disruptor. I think especially with this pick, you're looking at trouble for Zai in the laning stage here. Disruptor Gyro, very potent and easily can catch a Darkseer.
That a lot of offlaners get this tournament. He's normally down there by himself on an Earthshaker, on a Tusk, on a Clockwork, and Secret's plan was just to
early skirmish.
win the lane.
Here we go. Could be the first blood. RTZ looking for the openings here. There is a grave available, and he's going to commit onto maybe. He finds him. Puppey protecting the Shadow Feed, and now MMY the trade. The chase goes on, and what do you know? A surge forward. He does get glimpsed back. Xiao will survive, but mid lane left in shambles. A 2 for nothing, and on top of the early creep advantage, you've got the early mech likely coming out here for Zai. Maybe RTZ the one to pick it up, but either way, they'll have some team fight in short order. And Secret keep the lane pressured. Mid lane, there is aggression here. Fissure coming in, Avatos, they finally get a kill. Kuroki not able to save RTZ. That was much needed. Nice rotation from Yao, and considering how tough this bottom lane is, might as well look for the plays elsewhere. Carved early, go for the smoke ganks, maybe give a support the lane top, but it's tough to do that when you see the constant pressure. And RTZ, he's found the stacks, not only Xiao, but also a gigantic pile of creeps. This is something else you have to protect.
Yeah.
This is way too much gold to give away. And they are moving in. With the call down onto RTZ, they want to go, but Zai's able to zone him back. The raise will miss. Fissure blocking off a few. They try to isolate Kuro, but they can't bring him down. The heal is enough. He survives. One last range creep auto attack. Can't get the job done. There's your earn chart. He
LGD
will
need
survive.
to 5-man these
They're
neutrals
5-manning their home neutrals, and they need it, but it's too late. RTZ's already stolen half of them, and he's going to get more. Only 2 big creeps survive the slaughter. They need RTZ. Toss, Fissure, they get the kill. S4 even blinks into it, but the Queen of Pain ult to turn it. Maybe. Neutral's not poking him. He barely makes his way out of this one. And Sylar does find S4 on the backside. They get the 2 fattest cores on Secret. They do miss most of the neutral camp, but at least get some experience. That was definitely
Not going to rush things.
It's LGD's turn to smoke. They bypass the double damager, and there's no radiant vision of it, so they could have gone for it, but they didn't realize. As Zai narrowly misses breaking the smoke, he is going to, but it's in an awkward position. Fissure comes through, he's on the right side of it, but doesn't matter. Too much burst damage. Meanwhile, mid lane, MMY's Io was picked off by Arteezy as the trade.
Yeah, they went in on
the
Witch
Doctor
Doctor. Yeah.
So
Io
it's
tiny
2-for-1.
killed Witch Doctor, Queen of Pain TP, the TP didn't even a counter kill.
They want Arteezy. Emma maybe just jumping forward. He's going to get the toss back into sideline. That's not where you want to be if you're a Shadow Feed. Oh, into his waiting arms. A hail of rockets will end Arteezy. LGD
going LGD's way.
Yeah, these are farmed cores. You get those kills early, and it really does equalize things. They TP in the gyro. They're going to relocate forward, maybe finding the Avatos directly up and down, but there's a grave from Kuro, from Puppey to try and turn this down. The death ward from Kuro driving them back. LGD forced to disengage. They may leave the tiny here. No, they're just going to back off towards mid and go farming. Still they chase on the Puppey. They know the Grave's on cooldown. They might be able to make a play here. The Rocket Barrage coming through. He can't get out. Fissure cuts off any chance at retreat, but wasn't even needed in the end. LGD taking the fight to Secret. Here 3 in the river. Blink back out. Well, the Blink coming in handy there. Now it's MMY's turn to run, but they don't have a tier 1 top. They get a little bit of vision. He's got a haste turn. They both can escape here. LGD wasting a lot of Secret's time, and it looks like they should get out with no casualties. One more blink into the trees. The TP out. He's got it. Not using it just yet. They're holding for a relocated. They may even go in on Kuro, who's run right by MMY. The haste is there. The cast not going to bounce, and the commitment tethers back. They look to engage. The mech is in play, though. This can completely turn the fight. Not sure if LGD got their eyes on it before the fight broke out. Maybe a dangerous one for the backside comes out. Rushing in with Sylar together. The call down doing work. Zai about to drop his bolts and double up the net for Sylar. S4 forced to blink away. They get the tiny, but heavy cost for that one, guys. 3 heroes down, including the Darkseer, who just completed his mech. And meanwhile, Arteezy looking for the trade as he goes on the tower mid. He's going to BKB Requiem this one. He does do a lot of damage. Brings down MMY, not respecting the Requiem, and they even gets the tower as well. When the dust settles, not a terrible trade for Secret, although look, GD. Let's see if he finds the opening here. He's got the BKB as well. Only a toss to really do anything about it. Oh, but right as he moves, and MMY just happened to be tethering away with Sylar. They have a toss. They engage with the Fissure. He doesn't get off the BKB. Yeah, was ready with the Blink Echo. That is another costly death for...
Can actually gank and take out these kind
of
core heroes.
Puppey, not where he wants to be. Avalanche toss, dunked by Maybe. That was just too easy. He thought he was safe with the Observer Ward as well as the Sentry. He felt like they could have taken that freely, but because of Arteezy's counterplay mid, they're forced to back off.
TC's in a really deep position. We'll
They have
find
a
a
glimpse.
courier. No, they won't find the
They
courier.
have a glimpse. There's your initiation again from down. They go in with the dub. The grave from Puppy can turn this. No, he didn't get it off in time. Oh, he could have graved first, but he went for the weave instead. It's going to cost him heavily, as LGD now can go down mid for a tier 1, even a better tower to take than that tower in the bottom lane. And no way Secret can defend this without their Queen of Pain.
Yeah. Turret went off like to the
Gets the Ags. The farm will accelerate. Suddenly Sylar with 3,000 gold, maybe closing in on the Aghanims, and here we go mid. Looking for the jump, there's 5. Avatos to start, they're going to relocate in the wind. Joined by the Gyrocopter, Sylar who immediately rushes in. The Death Ward's going to punish that IO off the bat. It's Sylar next. It's a full duration Death Ward, only now canceled out by the fissure of Yao, but it took too long, and 3 end up falling on the back of it. Kuro making the plays here for Secret. Likely, but well worth it to save the Gyrocopter.
Yeah. Spend your money. Oh, it's all I remember.
And I believe that was also the reveal of the Hex as well from S4.
Yeah, unless maybe they scattered it in Roshan or something.
All the minus armor they have through the Death Ward. And Arteezy about to get his next big item up to 4.3k. That could be the opportunity to go for a high ground push. But now Xiaowei caught out. This is big if they can find him. He glimmers and tries to run away. They have detection and they will bring him down. Quick pick there for LGD. And it's going to be up to, for Secret, and it's going to be up to LGD to back off. Yao gets caught mid. Oh, this is the one they can't afford. Losing to support's one thing, but Yao's dead for 45, and Gods, he doesn't have a buyback. Good news is mid lane has been shoved deep towards the tower.
Yeah, I feel like both those pickoffs.
Asian for this upcoming fight. We'll see if it cools down in time. Arteezy, there's the Thunder Strike onto him. Respawning in a moment is Yao, and they do get eyes on Sylar. The Hex again, they've trapped him outside the base. Puppy was expecting the walk back, and Sylar tries to run. He's even committed a BKB, but the Queen of Pain and right clicks from the Shadow Fiend of Arteezy, enough to bring him down. Again and again, Secret finding the picks, and all of it on the back of this Scythe of Vice from S4. What a difference this pickup has made.
That and the vision too. Like first they canceled the TP back at top, and he had to walk back to base. He walks past Ward, so
there's your pit. They're going to go now. Avatos on Arteezy, trying to stall this out, but he just stands and continues to deliver. Now a completed I have Scotty up, muscling his way in towards the LGD base, and they're able to force out a very crucial buyback. And again, the Hex catches out MMY. He's going to die on the backside. They need something for this, but the Death Ward of Kuro's going. They've got no way to stun him. Finally, they'll disable it. LGD self-destructing, known for their composure in most games. Not having it here. Secret just finding opening after opening, chunking down Sylar next, driving him back into the base, and they won't let him escape. That's a dieback on the gyro. It's an ultra for Arteezy, and it might just be game right here, right now. Again, the Graves, the plays, Secret crushing through. They bring down maybe as well, and they're gonna heal up Arteezy. He's feeling confident, swags towards the well, and they get the GG. Secret, so many outplays in a series of 3 to 5 minutes, when before then it was back and forth, dead even. All of a sudden, the switch flips, and it's all Secret all the way.
Yeah, it was 28 minutes, 29 minutes of just even Dota. And from that Roshan sneak onwards, Secret just outplayed them. Found pick after pick after pick.